Welcome to the winter arc, the season where dreams either freeze or ignite. This isn't the time for the faint-hearted, the half-committed, or those waiting for the perfect moment. Winter doesn't care about your excuses, your weariness, or the weight you carry. It demands that you dig deeper than ever before. This is when the real battles are fought. In the dead of winter, there is no warmth, no sunlight to guide your way. It's cold, isolating, and relentless. Progress feels like dragging your soul across ice, every step harder than the last. But this is where you discover who you really are. Anyone can make plans in the heat of summer when things are easy, when everyone is watching. But winter separates the strong from the weak. Showing up isn't enough. You need to grind with a ferocity that would break most people. Push through the aches, the exhaustion, because that's what it takes. Comfort is your enemy. Every second you rest, someone else is out there working. Growing stronger, hungrier. The shadows you face in this arc will push you to your limits. But if you embrace the cold, if you make pain your partner, you will become unstoppable. Winter is brutal, yes, but it's where legends are born. It's the price you pay to rise above the rest, to reach the summit. You don't just survive the winter, you conquer it. Only those willing to sacrifice their comfort to bleed and break for their goals will make it through. Winter isn't a punishment, it's a proving ground. Will you retreat to the warmth of mediocrity? Or will you stand tall, embrace the storm, and rise above everything that tries to break you? The choice is yours. You think the winter arc is about getting through it, about surviving? No, it's about dominating. This isn't some feel-good story where everything falls into place if you just hold on. No one's coming to save you, no one's handing you your goals. This is where the real work begins, where the grind, the pain, and the sacrifices that no one sees happen but everyone will envy when you make it out the other side. This winter is designed to break you. And that's the point. Most people will fold, but not you. You're different. You wake up every day with no option but to win. Forget balance. Forget comfort. Forget the narratives the world tries to sell you. This is about being locked in every minute of every day. You have to commit to this like your life depends on it, because it does. The goals you're chasing, the person you're becoming, they demand everything. No matter how cold, how tired, or how much pain you're in, you keep going. No breaks, no excuses. You show up when you don't want to, grind when no one's watching, and embrace the suffering. That's how real strength is built. Mental toughness isn't forged in summer, it's hammered out in the winter when the struggle is real. When you're running on fumes but still push forward. The winter arc isn't just a phase, it's a crucible. A war against the old version of you. The one that's soft, that wants to quit, that clings to comfort. Every rep, every step, every drop of sweat is an act of war against the weak part of you. Be obsessed with the mission. When everyone else is sleeping, you're grinding. When they're resting, you're sharpening your mind, your body, your spirit. That's what it takes. You have to want this more than sleep, more than food, more than your excuses. Most people don't have the guts for this, but you're not most people. You're built for this. The winter arc is your proving ground. And if you stay relentless, you will emerge unstoppable. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and remember this winter doesn't last forever, but your legacy will. The only way out of this winter? Through it. But here's the truth, you've only scratched the surface. The winter arc doesn't care how far you've come, it only cares about how far you're willing to go. It will test you again and again, pushing past the limits you thought you had. Every time you think you've given your all, it demands more. That's the nature of this journey. It's not about hitting checkpoints or taking small victories. It's about the relentless pursuit of greatness, the willingness to give more when you feel like you have nothing left. You will be tempted to retreat, to seek comfort in half measures. But that's when you need to go harder. When your body screams for rest, your mind must take over. When your spirit feels like breaking, you dig deeper. This isn't about survival, it's about thriving in the midst of chaos. You see, this winter doesn't just shape you, it defines you. The pain, the struggle, the doubt, they aren't obstacles. They're stepping stones. Each moment of suffering is a chance to sharpen your resolve, to strengthen your willpower. You have to understand, there are no shortcuts here. There is no easy path to the summit. You either rise through the storm or you fall beneath it, And the ones who fall, they're forgotten, swept away by the winds of mediocrity. But you're built for something greater. You don't just endure the storm, you become it. The grind isn't going to get easier. The weight on your shoulders will only grow heavier, and the road ahead steeper. But that's exactly where you want to be. Because each time you push through, each time you refuse to break, you're laying the foundation of something unshakable. You're not just chasing a goal anymore, you're rewriting who you are. This isn't for recognition, for applause, or for approval. This is for you, for the person you're becoming, for the legacy you're building, for the fire inside that refuses to die. So, when you feel like you're on the brink, when everything in you is telling you to quit, remember why you started. Remember that this journey is supposed to be hard, that the struggle is what makes you unstoppable. In this winter arc, you don't find out if you're strong, you become strong. You don't just survive, you rise, you conquer, and you leave no doubt that you belong among the elite. Because in the end, it's not the cold that will break you, it's your own hesitation, your own fear of stepping into the unknown. You must obliterate those doubts. Every day, every moment, you decide if you're going to take another step forward or fade into the background. Champions aren't made by avoiding the storm. They're made by running straight into it, by daring to face what others fear. And when this winter ends, you'll look back at the road you traveled, the pain you endured, and you'll know it was worth it. You'll stand at the summit, unshaken, knowing that you didn't just survive the winter arc, you owned it. The storm is here. Embrace it. Keep moving. Keep fighting. Because the only thing standing between you and the unstoppable version of yourself is you.